right. I'm going to share our word study videos this week. Please pause the video at any time that there is a practice activity.
Hello friends, this is Mrs. Ross. Welcome to today's word study lesson. For this lesson, you will need your word study notebook and a pencil. This week in word study, we will be looking at a new syllable type. First, let's review the syllable types we have already learned. We have learned when a vowel is followed by a consonant, it's called a closed syllable. In a closed syllable, the vowel is short. So I have a in mad, a in tap, I in kit, a in hop, and in cut. We've also learned when a vowel has nothing after it, it's called an open syllable, and that vowel makes the long vowel sound. The vowel says its name. So I hear E in me, I in high, O in no, and E in B. We've also learned vowel consonant silent E syllable. When we have a vowel followed by a consonant and then followed by an E, the E is silent and it's working together with the vowel before it to make the long vowel sound. So I have A in made, A in tape, I in kite, O in hope, and U in cute. Now let's look at a word that has a different pattern in it. In this word, I see a vowel followed by another vowel. So we can't say that it's a closed syllable, we can't say it's an open syllable, and we can't say that it's a vowel consonant silent E syllable. This syllable type is called a vowel pair or vowel team syllable. When you see a vowel followed by another vowel, those two vowels are working together in the same syllable to make one vowel sound. It's usually going to make a long vowel sound, and it's usually going to make the long vowel sound of the very first vowel you see. So in this word, I see E, A, and it makes the E sound to spell the word meat. In this word, I see O, A, two vowels that are making one sound, usually the long sound of the first vowel, so O, boat. This word has IE. I'm going to hear the first long vowel sound of the I in pie. And then this word has AY, and I hear A in the word stay. Let's look at the definition for vowel team syllable. A vowel team syllable contains two vowels next to each other, and the vowel sound is long. Let's write this definition down in our word study notebook. Here's what I wrote. Week 13, vowel team syllable. A vowel team syllable contains two vowels next to each other, and the vowel sound is long. A vowel team is a type of digraph. So what is a digraph? A digraph is when you have two letters that come together to spell one sound. You can have two consonants together. Those are called consonant digraphs. But when you have two vowels together, they're called vowel digraphs. So a vowel digraph is going to be two vowels that come together to make one sound. Here are some examples of vowel digraphs: EA, OA, IE, AI, AY, EE, and EI. Let's look at our anchor chart with some examples of vowel teams. Each of these vowel teams only makes one sound. So let's stop for a minute and talk about how important our vowels are in words. Knowing the vowels and where they're located in the word tells us a lot about how to pronounce the word. For example, let's look at these three words. These three words are all very similar. I see a lot of letters that are the same in these words. In my first word, I only have one vowel, the letter E, and it's followed by a consonant. This would be a closed syllable, and it is going to make my vowel short. So my vowel is going to say eh, and I'm going to read my word like this, met. Now this word looks very similar, but I have an extra vowel added in. Now I have a vowel followed by another vowel. So it's not a closed syllable, it's called a vowel team. When I see these two vowels together, I know they're only going to make one vowel sound, and it's going to be a long sound, and it's probably going to be the long sound of the very first vowel I see, which is the letter E. So I'm going to say E in the word meet. Met and meet are two different words. And then this last word also has a lot of the same letters in it. But this time when I look at my vowels, I notice that they are apart. Because they are apart and there's a consonant in between, I have a two-syllable word. So my first syllable has a vowel followed by a consonant, which makes my vowel short. And I'm going to say met. And then my second vowel also is followed by a consonant. So my vowel is going to be short. That's a closed syllable. Oh, metal. So knowing where the vowel is in a word is very important. It gives us clues on how we're going to say the vowel sound and how we're going to read the word. Let's look back at our orange chart and let's look at these words. So let's take the first word on the orange chart and look at it more closely. Here's my word. How many vowels do you see? I see three vowels. I see an O, and then I see an EY working together. Normally our Y is a consonant, but when it's paired up with a vowel right next to it, it's acting as a vowel team. So I have a vowel team, and my vowel team is going to stay together in the same syllable. But these two vowels are apart, so I have to look to see what's in between these two vowels. I know I'm going to have a two-syllable word. This is a syllable, and this is a syllable. So in between my two syllables, I have two consonants. This is a syllable division pattern that we've looked at before. When we see those two consonants in the middle, we normally divide between the consonants. So I would divide this word like this to get my two syllables. My first syllable is closed because it has a vowel followed by a consonant. So I'm going to say ah, dong. And then my second syllable is a vowel pair. EY makes the long E sound. E, key. So my word is donkey, donkey. Let's look back at our orange chart and let's read these words. And as we do, let's think about the long vowel sound that we hear that our vowel teams are making. So I have donkey, and here's my vowel team, EY. In the word unfair, I have a vowel team AI. So I hear that long A sound. Unfair, unfair. In this word, I have a vowel team right here, EE. Double E always says E, so I'm going to say indeed. In this word, I notice I have a vowel pair right here, AI, and then I have a vowel pair right here, OA. So I'm going to have the long A sound in this syllable, and then I'm going to have the long O sound in this syllable. Raincoat, raincoat. And then in my last word, I have a vowel team OA, and I have a vowel team EA. So I have a two-syllable word. This is going to say O, oat, and this is going to say E, meal, oatmeal. For our last activity today, let's watch this video to help us remember how to pronounce words with a vowel team or a vowel digraph.
When two vowels are together, the first one takes the lead. The second one follows silently. Yeah. When two vowels are together, the first one takes the lead. The second one follows silently. If you drink tea by the second one followed silently. If one day you're on a train and suddenly it starts to rain, all you hear is the letter A. I is second and has nothing to say. When two vowels are together, the first one takes the lead. The second one follows silently. Yeah. When two vowels are together, the first one takes the lead. The second one follows silently. Yeah, the second one follows silently. Nice.
Thanks for joining me today, friends. See you next time for some more practice with vowel team syllables.
All right, guys. And then, so that's day 1. So please feel free to pause your video and come back tomorrow for day 2.
Hello, friends. This is Mrs. Ross. Welcome to today's word study lesson. For today's lesson, you will need your word study notebook and a pencil. This week, we are learning about vowel teams or vowel digraphs. We know a vowel team syllable is when you have 2 vowels next to each other and they are in the same syllable. We know that they make one vowel sound, and it is usually a long vowel sound. So today, let's do some practice. In your word study notebook, please number 1 to 8.
Go ahead and do that, number 1 to 8.
Let's start with this word. How many vowels do you see in this word? I see E, E, and A, W. Normally, a W is a consonant, but when it's next to a vowel, sometimes it's working together as a vowel team. So I have 2 vowel teams in this word. These 2 vowels are apart from each other, which tells me this is going to be a syllable and this is going to be a syllable. Let's look to see what's in between my vowels to make sure that we divide our word between the 2 syllables correctly. In between these 2 vowels, I notice there's one consonant. That's a syllable division pattern that we've looked at. V, C, V, vowel, consonant, vowel. When I see that pattern, I normally divide before the consonant. So I'm going to try that first. So when I divide my word, I can see my 2 syllables, and I can look closely at each syllable. My first syllable has a vowel followed by another vowel. This is a vowel team. I know that double E always says E. So I know that my vowel team is going to make one sound. It's usually the long vowel sound, and it's usually the very first vowel you see in the vowel team. So I'm going to say E, and my syllable will be C. Now my second syllable has a vowel team that's doesn't quite fit the rule, and we're going to talk about what this vowel team does in more detail next week. But for now, I'm just going to tell you that my AW says aw. So I'm going to read that second syllable, saw. When I put these 2 syllables together, I get the word seesaw. Let's look at another word together. How many vowels do you see? I see 3 vowels. One is over here, but then these 2 are together. When you see 2 vowels together, it's usually going to be in the same syllable, and it will be a vowel team. So since this one is apart, I know this is going to be a syllable, and this is going to be a syllable. So I have to figure out how to divide my word correctly in between my 2 syllables. I'm going to look to see what's in between my vowels. I have consonant, consonant, consonant. This is a syllable division pattern that we've looked at before, and we know that we have to make a decision. How are we going to divide between our consonants? Let's look for some blends or some digraphs. I notice PL is a blend. When I blend it together, I say pool. So I don't want to split those up. I think I'll divide before the PL like this. So it gives me two syllables to look at. My first syllable would be a vowel followed by a consonant. That's a closed syllable, and my vowel will be short. So I'm going to say X, X for my first syllable. My second syllable has a vowel pair. I know when I see two vowels together, they're going to be in the same syllable, and they're going to make one long vowel sound. So I'm going to say the long A, plain. I'm going to put those two syllables together, and I get the word explain. Explain. So in my word study notebook, this is what I would write down. I would write down the word and figure out how to divide it, and then I will have my two syllables that I can read. Seesaw, explain. So go ahead and do the rest on your own, and then we will check our work together.
So at this time, you should be writing in your notebook the different, splitting the different digraph vowel teams.
Here's what my word study notebook looks like. So we've already done seesaw and explain. So for number 3, I noticed that my vowel pair was in the first syllable, and it says poison. And again, that OI is an unusual vowel team. It doesn't fit the rule we've been talking about where the first vowel says its name. It doesn't always work like that. Next week, you're going to learn some more information about what types of vowel teams those special ones are. But for now, we'll know that it says oi, poison, poison. For number 4, I noticed my vowel team is EA, and it says E, leader, leader. For number 5, I found my vowel team in the second syllable. EE is my vowel team, and it says E. So I have the word indeed, indeed. Number 6, my vowel team was in the second syllable, AY. So my first syllable says halfway, halfway. Number 7, I found the vowel team in the second syllable, and it is EE, and it makes the long E sound. So I have 14, 14. And in number 8, I found my vowel team in the second syllable, EY. My EY says E, so my first syllable is hawk, E, my word is hockey. So remember, when reading words, look for the vowels and see if they're together or apart. Divide your word into syllables, and then you can determine the syllable type. Is it closed? Is it open? Is it a vowel consonant silent E? Or is it a vowel team? Thanks for joining me today. See you tomorrow for some more vowel team syllable practice.
Okay, so go ahead and pause the video and revisit this word study video for day 3 tomorrow.
Hello friends, this is Mrs. Ross. Welcome to our word study lesson. For today's lesson, you will need your word study notebook and a pencil. This week, we are learning about vowel teams or vowel digraphs. We know a vowel team syllable is when you have two vowels next to each other in the same syllable. We know that they make one vowel sound, and it is usually the long vowel sound. Today, we're going to be working together to complete a word sort that will help us practice spelling words with vowel teams. So in your word study notebook, please number 1 to 10. We will look at pictures and write the word while thinking about the spelling of the vowel team in the word. So let's do one together. This is a picture of hockey. When I hear the word hockey, I hear two syllables, hawk-e. In the first syllable, what vowel sound do you hear? Ah. I hear ah, which is a short vowel sound for the vowel O. So I know that this is going to be a closed syllable because I hear that short vowel sound in the middle of that syllable. Is spelled with an H, is spelled with an O, and k at the end of a syllable with a short vowel is spelled with a CK. So my first syllable is HOCK. My second syllable in the word hockey is E. When I think about a vowel pair that makes the E sound, I know that the EY is a vowel pair that normally is at the end of a word. So I'm going to use my vowel pair EY for my second syllable. So now I know how to spell hockey. HOCKEY. Let's try another one together. This is a picture of a raccoon. So think about how many syllables you hear in the word raccoon. Raccoon. I hear 2 syllables. I want to think about what vowel sound I hear in each syllable. In the first syllable, rack, I hear ah. Ah is a short vowel sound, so this is going to be a closed syllable. R-ack, R-A-C. My second syllable says coon. I hear k, oo, mm. Now I don't hear a long vowel sound, I hear an other vowel sound. It's not short, it's not long, it's ooh. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that's the vowel team, O-O. We're gonna learn about this special vowel team next week, so stay tuned for more information about our O-O vowel team. When I put these 2 syllables together, I have the word raccoon, and I know how to spell it, R-A-C-C-O-O-N. Now you try the next word. This is a picture of an elbow. My next picture is coffee. The next picture is mailbox. The next picture is fingernail. The next picture is mushroom. The next picture is 13. The next picture is pillow. And the next picture is monkey. Okay, let's check our work. We've already done hockey and raccoon. Here's elbow. My vowel team is OW. Normally a W is a consonant, but when it's working with a vowel next to it, it's working as a team. And my OW says O. Elbow. Coffee has the vowel team EE. Mailbox has the vowel team AI. Fingernail has the vowel team AI. Mushroom has the vowel team OO. 13 has the vowel team EE. Hello has the vowel team OW. And monkey has the vowel team EY. Thanks for joining me today. See you tomorrow for some more vowel team syllable practice.
All right, so that is day 3. So feel free to pause your video and revisit this video tomorrow for day 4 of word study.
Hello friends, this is Mrs. Ross. Welcome to our word study lesson. For today's lesson, you will need your word study notebook and a pencil. This week we are learning about vowel team syllable or vowel digraph. We know a vowel team syllable is when you have two vowels next to each other in the same syllable. We know they make one vowel sound, and it is usually the long vowel sound. Today, let's do some more practice with our vowel team syllables. Let's do a word sort. Let's set up our notebook with 3 columns. We will label our columns like this. Our first column will have vowel teams that make the long E sound, E-A, E-E, and I-E. And here's an example word, appear. I hear the long E in the second syllable of appear. My second column has vowel teams that make the long A sound, A-I and A-Y, as in the word away. And my third column has the vowel team that makes the long O sound, O-A, as in the word boat. So let's take the first word from our word sort and look at it more closely and decide where we're going to put it on our chart. Here's the word. How many vowels do you see? I see 4 vowels. I see 2 vowels together, so I'm going to keep them in the same syllable because they are a vowel team. These 2 vowels are apart, so I have a syllable here, a syllable here, and a syllable here. This is a 3-syllable word. When I looked to see what was in between my vowels, this is how I decided to divide my word. My first syllable is closed and it says vol. My second syllable is also closed and it says un. And my third syllable is a vowel team that makes the long E sound, and it says tear. So when I put those 3 syllables together, I get the word volunteer. I'm going to put my word volunteer in the first column of my chart because it has a vowel team that makes the long E sound. Let's look at another word. How many vowels do you see? I see 3 vowels. These 2 vowels are together, so I know that's going to be my vowel team. I'm going to keep them in the same syllable. This vowel is apart, so I have a syllable here and a syllable here. I have a 2-syllable word, and my first syllable says mer, and my second syllable says made. In that second syllable with my vowel team, I hear the long A sound. So I'm going to put my word mermaid in this second column that has my vowel teams that make the long A sound. So let's look back at our chart and you try the rest on your own or with a partner, and then we'll check our work.
So go ahead and complete this in your word study notebook, and you're actually going to submit this on Canvas for your for this week for word study. So I'm not going to have her continue to go over it because I want to see what you can do, and then I will post we can go over this at the end of the week. Okay? Thanks guys. Have a wonderful day. Let me know if you have any questions.